Okay, so we are on to round number 29, and round number 29 I am reverting back to my Armalite colour. So what we're going to be doing now is half double crochet back posts. Alright, so now we're going to work to the right of our fancy independent round. Alright, we're going to skip our 4 2 times double crochets together with the chain 1 in between. Okay, so now our next stitch is a double crochet front post over that puff. Right, we're going to work at the back, and because we're working half double crochet back post, we're going to chain 2. So we have a chain 2 back post. Then we are going to work half double crochets back post double crochets around all of our stitches, like so. Alright, so my count says you should have 44 stitches, so it will be 44 half double crochet back posts. Okay, I'm going to go all the way like that until you reach 44. Okay, so I'll meet you there on half double crochet back post 44. Okay, so I've reached my 44th half double crochet back post. Right, now what you're going to do is rather radical. You're going to stretch all the way over and work a single crochet, and you're going to work the single crochet into the space over here. So this space is kind of technically between your 2 double crochets from our part number 4. Alright, our first part of the Barneveldt colour, okay, in that independent round. So you're going to pull your yarn really tight. You're just going to keep up the tension there, hold it, and got it. Then you're going to chain 1 2 3 4. You're going to chain 4 like that. Then you're going to single crochet around those 2 chain 2s from that same round. Alright, so that was part 4 of round number 28. Right, now you're going to 1 2 3 4, going to chain 4, and you're going to work. So it's kind of, you've just got to dig it out there. It's over there, just below your surface slip stitches, but obviously the back. 1 2 3 4, and you're going to work a single crochet around those 2, so the same, basically into the same space as we worked our single crochet in our final round, or final part of our indie round. Okay, so then 1 2 3 4, so chain 4, and then we're just going to flip that over like that. Right, you're just going to plonk your little single crochet in there, and then 1 2 3 4, and then we're going to work our single crochet around those 2 times chain 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to flip this around to the back again. We're just going to work into that space between our 2 double crochets. You don't want to do a half double crochet there, you just want to do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a single crochet around the chain 2s again. Alright, so that is pretty simple. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So basically the only time you don't do a chain 2 is right at the beginning here, okay? You're just going to leap, a leap of faith. You're going to leap from your half double crochet back post right to your single crochet between your 2 double crochets, but obviously from the back like that. Chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, and so on. Okay, so you're just going to carry on all the way around. Okay, I haven't worked in my tails yet, so you're going to carry on all the way. So you're going to work your way all the way here, and you'll do your single crochet, your last single crochet into that space there around those 2 chains, and then you're going to chain 4. You're going to work a single crochet between your 2 double crochets, and then you're not going to do a chain 4. You're immediately going to just yarn over and work your very next stitch, this one, double crochet front post there. You're going to work a half double crochet back post like so, and you're going to continue. So that's where I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet you as we finish here, and then we're going to continue, and I'll show you how to get around the corner. Okay, see you there. Okay, so I've worked my last single crochet into that space between the 2 double crochets, but obviously at the back. Sorry about the noise. Noisy neighbors, right? Okay, and now we're not going to work another chain 4. We're just going to yarn over and work half double crochet back post around our next 44 stitches. Okay, so I will meet you when you have completed your 44 half double crochet back posts. Okay, so my neighbor has stopped whatever he was doing. So now I've done my 44th half double crochet back post, and then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2, yarn over, and between our 2 puffs from our previous round, or previous to the previous round, I think it was round number, not round number 27, round number 25, right over here. So we're basically going to work into that little strand, which is really the corner chain from this round. Okay, but we're going to go 1 up like that. We're just going to work yarn over times 3 puff into that space. We're going to close our puff, chain 2, and that's basically how you're going to get around the corner. And then you're going to yarn over and do exactly what we just did. Okay, and here we are at our first double crochet front post, and we're going to be working those half double crochet back posts around the next 44 stitches. Right, so you'll work exactly what we just did, right, and you'll work your chains and your single crochets around the independent our independent bit. So I'm just going to stop there and pull that out and show you. So that's going to be the back, like that, and that's going to be the front, like so, right? And then I'm just going to turn this around a little bit. So it's going to look like that, and I mean we're going to be doing more of the same so that we can create a little frame around this area. And then obviously you're going to be doing that when you reach the next section, that all those independent rounds. Okay, so you're just going to carry on, and I'm taking it for granted that you've worked all of your independent sections, and that you've also gone and worked in all your tails, because I haven't. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to be working in my tails. I'm going to carry on, and I shall see you. So I just want to show you how to finish off this round. So you started off with your chain 2 back posts. So obviously as you come around working your back post, your half double crochet back post, you're going to work them over this last double crochet front post. Then you're going to chain 2, you're going to work a puff like that, alright, between those puffs. So here we have the 2 times 2 double crochets together, and we've got 4 of those. So you're just going to go 1 row down, and you're going to work your puff. So it's going to cover up that little hole there, okay? And then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to carry on. Well, you're not going to carry on the other side. If you're finishing off, you're basically just going to slip stitch into the top of your first chain 2 back post, okay? And fasten off. Alright, so I shall see you at the end of that round, which is round number 20. In fact it's round number 30, because round number 29 was our independent round, okay? I completely forgot about that. Okay, so I'm going to see you at round number 31. Okay, so we are on to round number 31, and round number 31 I'm going to be using the same colorway that I have been using quite a lot of, the Armelant. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing here is you're going to find your big lotus flower. I'm calling it a lotus flower, it's not necessarily a lotus flower. And what we're going to do is we are going to find our center point. Alright, so we have 7 blossoms. I'm going to call them blossoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 on that side, 3 on that side. This is our center one, and we're going to be working into those 2 chain 4s at the back there. Right, so just going to attach our yarn. 1, 2, 3. So right, so just going to chain 3, which is 1 double crochet. We're going to work another 3 double crochets into that chain 4 space like that. Right, then we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip over the single crochet, and we're going to work another 4 double crochets. Right, now we're going to work 4 double crochets into our next 5 chain 4s, but we're not going to do a chain 1 in between. Right, so we're just going to go right over like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to do this whole section with you so that you don't get confused at all. Okay, sorry I'm going a bit fast, but it is only double crochets after all, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually speed this up if you like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then number 6 and number 6. The first of 6 going down the other way, but you don't have to worry about that now. That's only when you're coming up that side. Okay, so now, we've got 1 chain 1, and we've got our 6 sets of 4 double crochets on our left hand side. So we're going to say that, we have, sorry, I'm getting very pedantic now. We have a left and we have a right side and we have a middle point, and we'll never mind about that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over. We're going to work a half double crochet back post around our next 4 half double crochet back posts, like so, from our round number 30. Okay, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working, so instead of working into our next 2 half double crochet back posts, we're actually going to work a double crochet front post over these 2 stitches, and it's a double crochet front post and a double crochet. Alright, and that was from round number 27. So we're going to yarn over and work double crochet front post, double crochet front post. So we're working right over our round number 27 and round 30. So we're working, we're working over, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we're going to have that round number 30 in the background in this case. It's sometimes a bit difficult to explain, but obviously you can see what I'm doing. Then you're going to yarn over. So you're going to skip those 2 stitches from round number 30, those 2 half double crochet back posts, and you're going to work 4 half double crochet back posts around our next 4 half double crochet back posts, like that. Okay, then you're going to yarn over and you're going to work a double crochet front post over that double crochet front post and a double crochet front post over the next double crochet, right, from that round number 27. Then you're going to skip, so basically you're working those 2 stitches in lieu of the 2 stitches that you're skipping from round number 30. Then you're going to work 4 half double crochet back posts, so you can sort of see what I'm doing, right? Then you're going to make sure that that was a half double crochet back post. There we go. Then you're going to yarn over and work 2 double crochet front posts. Then you're going to skip those 2 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there will be 2 half double crochet back posts behind our 2 double crochet front posts. Okay, so as I said, we're working the double crochet front posts in lieu of working half double crochet back posts. Okay, so we've done 4 half double crochet back posts, and the other thing you'll notice is that each time you do your first your double crochet front post, it will fall over a previous double crochet front post. Alright, and that's how you know that you're on the right track. Okay, then you're going to skip. So obviously you've skipped those 2 half double crochet back posts and you're working 1 half double crochet back post around the next 4 half double crochet back posts from your round number 30. Then you're going to yarn over. See, again, our double crochet front post falls over that double crochet front post from round 27. The next one is worked over the double crochet. Yarn over. Make sure you skip the right 2 half double crochets, but you'll soon know because it should actually work out perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yarn over. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're working, because we worked front post stitches there. Okay, so now the next 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so just make sure we've skipped 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're working over the next front post stitch, 2 double crochets, and then we're working, so we're still skipping 2 stitches at the back post stitches. We're working 4 half double crochet back posts like that. Okay, yarn over. 1, 2. Right, and then we're going to work 1, 2, 3. Our third one falls over those 2 double crochets together and over the next one, the corner like that. Okay, then we're going to yarn over and work 4 double crochets into our chain 1 corner space from round number 30. Okay, then we're going to work half double crochet front post over our next 2 times 2 double crochets together, and then over our next 4 double crochet front posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have 6 on each side. Okay, and then we're just going to continue what we did before. Alright, so we're going to skip our first 4 half double crochet back posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then we are going to work 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yarn over, and we're going to work double crochet front post, double crochet front post like that. So it'll be the same as those 2. Okay, like that. Yarn over, skip the 2 half double crochet back posts and work 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, and now because we're coming from the opposite side, our double crochet front post that we're working into our round number 27 is going to fall over a double crochet first and then the double crochet front post. So and then obviously when you're going down the other way, it's going to be the opposite. Okay, then we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. I know this is a very long round, but just so that you have it right, double crochet front post, double crochet front post, skip 2 half double crochet back posts, and we do another 4 half double crochet back posts. I'm calling them front posts, sorry, just because we've got front post and back post and back post and front post. So we're going to do 4 half double crochet back posts, yarn over, double crochet front post, double crochet front post, yarn over. We've skipped those 2 half double crochet back posts. We're doing 4 half double crochet back posts. It's very easy to get confused when I'm talking because there are so many different types of stitches in this one round. Yarn over, and also we're working into different rounds. Got to kind of keep your wits about you. And 2 double crochet front posts. Okay, skip 2 half double crochet back posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet front post, double crochet front post. And now, if all has gone well, you should have 4 half double crochet back posts. Have I got? Yes, I have. For a moment I thought, oh my goodness, I am missing one, but no, I'm not. Right, so you're going to skip the next 2, in lieu of doing those double crochet front posts, you're going to skip those 2 half double crochet back posts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ta-da! Okay, so you end this section on 4 half double crochet back posts, right? So now, and then of course, sorry, I suppose I should just show you quickly. And then of course you're just going to yarn over, and you're back to working your 1, 2, 3, 4 half double crochets. I mean 4 double, not half, double crochets, 4 double crochets into your chain 4 spaces. Alright, and you're going to just work all the way up. So you're going to have 6 sets of 4 double crochets into our chain 4s, and then you're going to chain 1 and 6 sets of 4 double crochets down the other side. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we are where we started, number 6. Yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, and you're just going to repeat everything now that we did when we began. So I'm just going to do a quick recap, because I know, I get confused, like trying to figure out, well, not figure out, but sort of remember that it's a half double crochet back post, then it's a double crochet front post, then it's just double crochets, then it's this, then it's that, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to fit my cute little stitch markers. I love them so much. Okay, so now let's just go back like that. Alright, so your corner is going to look like that. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're going to have 12 double crochet front posts in your corner, and you're going to have 4 double crochets with no chain, just 4 double crochets worked into that chain 1 space. And now your sides, okay, we're only counting one section, but obviously your other, we're counting on the left here, but obviously the right, you're just mirroring the right, okay? And on this side we should have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 28, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 half double crochet back posts. Alright, and we should have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those 2 or double crochet front posts. When I say double, I mean 2, okay? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we have 12 of those, and we have our and then of course you have, okay, never mind, but these in the pattern I'm going to call the corner. So that's, if you're looking at the pattern and you're doing your stitch count for the pattern, that's going to be the corner count. I'm counting this whole section here, and that's going to be the side, okay? And then of course on this side, this is your side A. Alright, so your side A should correspond exactly with your side B, and so on. Okay, so that's pretty simple. It's, it is really simple. If your stitch count is correct, then you're not going to have a problem at all. If your stitch count is correct from your previous rounds, okay, then it's just going to all fall into place. Alright, so to finish this round, you're basically, just going to be galloping up the side here, working all your double crochets into your chains, and then when you get to the beginning chain 3, you're just going to slip stitch into the top of your beginning chain 3 and fasten off. So I hope that wasn't too much, but I just thought I'd do the whole kind of section there with you, so that you can go back, you can slow down the video if you don't know what I'm talking about or you can't understand what I'm doing. Okay, so I shall see you at the end of round number 31, the beginning of round number 32. Okay, so after all your hard work, with our independent rounds and so on, we're just going to do a couple of nice and easy rounds, okay? So what we're going to do is going to find our corners. So you can find any corner where you have your 4 double crochets, and we're going to work into that center point. So we didn't make a chain 1 there or anything, so we're just going to work into that center point there with a chain 3, which is equal to 1 double crochet. We're just going to repeat that. So we're going to do 4 double crochets into that space, into that corner space. So I can't say it's a corner chain, just a corner space, alright? Then we're going to be working a double crochet front post over our next 2 double crochets, and then we're going to work a double crochet front post over our next 6 double crochet front posts. So we've worked 2, and then we're going to work 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, oh my goodness, 5 and 6. So today is Saturday, and it is, I think it starts tomorrow. We have got the Cape Argus cycle race, which is something like, it's a world famous bicycle thing, something like the Tour de France, but it's called the Cape Argus cycle race or cycle tour, whichever, and it's quite historic. So everything sort of closes down, all roads are closed on the peninsula because it's a cycle race around the peninsula of the Cape of Storms. And it's very, very windy, so I'm hoping that the cyclists will not get blown away tomorrow if the wind holds up. But it's lovely and cloudy and lovely and cool, so that's kind of perfect weather. So let's hope that all goes according to plan. So now we've done our 8 double crochet front posts. Alright, then we're going to yarn over and we're going to work 4 half double crochet back posts as we did before in our previous round. Okay, like so. Then we're going to do a double crochet X. Alright, so double crochet X, we're going to skip that one. We're going to work double crochet over the second double crochet front post, and then we're going to work back and work a double crochet over the first double crochet front post of those 2, and then we're going to go back and work half double crochet back posts. We're going to do 4 of those. Then we're going to do another X, but we're going to do a double crochet. So we're going to skip the first double crochet, and then we're going to go and work over the first double crochet front post. Then we're going to go back and do our half double crochet back posts like so, and then yarn over double crochet front post over the second double crochet, yarn over double crochet double crochet front post over the first double crochet, and then half double crochet back posts around our previous half double crochet back posts. I'm just doing this whole section with you. So we'll have 6 of these double crochet X's. Okay, I'll stop in a moment and show you what it looks like that. Right, so pretty easy. Okay, so you're going to sort of have these little crosses here, and if you by any chance did my mat, which was called the Port Isaac mat, and that mat I've now made a few in different colors and given them out to family and friends, and now just you have to make that mat. You really have to make that mat. I think it's a free, yes, it is a free pattern, and it's such a nice, quick and easy pattern, and it makes the most divine mat. I'm not joking. It is such a comfortable bathroom mat. Honestly, do make it. And the reason I mention it is because I'm using a sort of a similar type of pattern here, but not the same. Okay, so we've done our last 4 half double crochet back posts, right? And now we're going to be working half double crochet back posts around our next 24 double crochets. So we're going to I'm going to basically work all the way up to the center. So we're going to work 24 of these half double crochet back posts. Nice and easy, quick round, right? Okay, so the reason it's so quiet in my house on a Saturday is because my husband's taken the dogs for a walk. So I thought, yippee, I can get some work done. Right, so I know this is quite a, you can speed this up if you like. Just work these. I'm trying to rush, and of course when you rush, then everything goes wrong. Okay. Right, half double crochet back posts like that. We're almost at the top of our little mountain here. Feels like sort of going up a mountain, doesn't it? I haven't worked in my tails yet, as you've noticed. And there we go. So we are at the top of our lotus flower. It's not a lotus flower, I'm just calling it a lotus flower. Alright, and we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 half double crochet back posts. And now into our chain 1 we're going to work 1 times yarn over 3 puff and another one. So we're not going to work a chain 1 in between or anything. Okay, we're just going to work our 2 puffs like that. Alright, so basically now everything that I've done you're just going to repeat. So I'm going to call this side A, but in fact maybe we could call side A from our puffs, everything to the right of the puffs. Okay, so you're just going to mirror everything on side A you're going to do on side B, including the corners. You're going to go all the way around. Alright, very, very easy, nice easy round. And then when you get to your beginning 4 double crochets, you're just going to work a slip stitch into the top of your first stitch, your chain 3, just into the top there. Okay, like that. Actually not technically, well yes, you could just work a slip stitch into the top of your beginning stitch and fasten off. Okay, so that's pretty much round number 32. I've just suddenly lost, oh there we go, round number 32, and also the colour I'm using is Armoulant. Right, I'm going to carry on a little bit with the Armoulant because I've got quite a lot of it still. Alright, so see you at the end of round number 32, and we will go on to round number 33 together. Okay, so we are on to round number 33, and the colour I'm using is Armoulant. I'm continuing with my Armoulant, of which I still have a lot. So we're going to begin in any one of our, I'm not going to call them corners, alright, our shape, what would you call it, a minaret shape, alright, where we have worked those 2 puffs, and we're going to work into that center spot between those 2 puffs. We're going to start off with a standing single crochet, and then yarn over times 3, puff, pull through, chain 1 to close, and again 1, 2, 3. Okay, like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of could I call it shaping maybe? So what we're going to do is we're going to work our first 4 half double crochet back posts. We're going to work single crochet back posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then what we're going to do is work half double crochet back posts around our next 4 stitches. So we're working around those half double crochet back posts from our previous round. 1, 2, just make sure we've got 4. Okay, And then we're going to be working 1 double crochet back post around our next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we're going to work treble back posts around the rest of the stitches here, which is 12. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more to go, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're doing 12 half double, so we're doing all half double crochet back posts, but we're doing single crochets, half double crochets, double crochets, and the rest trebles. Okay, all back posts. Now we're going to yarn over twice, because we're going to be working 3 times 3 trebles together, and we're going to be working them into this space from round number 30. So basically where we made our chain 4s, and then when we finished our last set of that chain 4, those sets that we did of chain 4s, that little joining space over there, before we launched into the half double crochet back posts, we're going to work over that joining space like that. Right, and you're going to work a single crochet between your sets of 3 trebles together. So we're going to work 3 trebles together into that space from round number 30. Okay, so we're closing it off with a single crochet, chain 1, and again 2, 3, right, chain 1, chain 1. So it's not 2 times chain 1s, okay, that one chain 1 is a closing chain 1 for the 3 trebles together. So now we have 3 times 3 trebles together plus 2 times chain 1s in that space. Then you're going to skip those 4 half double crochet back posts, and you're going to work, so where we have our cross like that, you're going to work a half double crochet front post over the very first double crochet that presents itself, and then over the next one, and then you're going to go back to working your half double crochet back posts, 4 of them, 3, 4, and again over your double crochet front post crosses, you're just going to work 2 half double crochets like that. You're not going to cross them over or anything. It's a bit of a small stitch to cross over, right? Okay, so we're just going to carry on like that. I'm going to do the whole section with you. Okay, and then same story, half double crochet front post, half double crochet front post, half double crochet back post, 1, 2, 3, 4, half double crochet front post. You might have to dig in there. 1, 2. Back posts, I mean, you can just skip this lot if you like. Well, today is Sunday and we have our big international cycle race through Cape Town and the peninsula. So everything is very quiet because I think the roads are closed until about 12 o'clock midday. So it's quite lovely and quiet for a change. 3, 4. The weather is very windy, a little bit too windy, I think. Just thinking of the people on their bicycles in the cycle race. The wind, especially if they're cycling against the wind. Okay, and it's quite cloudy, but not too cloudy. It's actually a typical sort of autumn day. Alright, so enough of the chit chat. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like. You're going to have your 2 puffs, 4 single crochet back purls, 4 half double crochet back purls, 4 double crochet back purls, 12 treble back purls, 3 times 3 trebles together with a chain 1 in between into that joining space between our chain 4 and our first half double crochet back purls from round number 30. Don't forget your single chains between. Immediately we're working half double crochet front posts, 4 half double crochet back purls, front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, back, and so on and so forth. So we're going to have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 half double crochet back posts, and we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 half double crochet front posts. Okay, and now when we get to our corner, now remember I said I was going to call this whole section over here our corner. So we're going to work double crochet front posts, and this time we're going to be working 10. So we had 8 and now we're going to have 10. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a double crochet front post over our next double crochet front post over our next double crochet, yarn over and work 4 double crochets as before into that corner space. It's not a chain space, it's just a corner space. And then basically we're going to kind of mirror everything that we did. Alright, so we worked our 2 double crochet front posts over our next 2 double crochets, and now, so basically right up until our first 2 double crochets into that corner space, we're going to mirror everything. So basically you're just going to flip it and mirror everything that we've just done all the way along here right up until your 2 puffs, and then basically you'll repeat everything that we did. So it's pretty simple, right? Okay, so I don't think I need to do anything else with you. Okay, so everything on this side, you're just going to flip it, mirror it down at the other side, right up until the corner, as I said, and then repeat everything. Okay, so now when you've gone all the way around, so completed all your sides and your corners and your fiddly bits here, as you come up this side, you're coming up the side, you're finished, you know, on your home run, and then you're just going to close off this round with a slip stitch into the top of that first puff. Okay, right, and fasten off. Okay, so don't forget your 3 times 3 trebles together, right? Because you'll be doing them over here. So you'll just find, maybe it's a bit difficult, but all you need to do is just find your chain 4s, which are lying here under those double crochets, right, and your half double crochet back post, and you're just going to work into that space over there. Okay, all right, so good luck. I shall see you at the beginning of round number 34. Okay, so we're on to round number 34, and round number 34 is going to be a little bit finicky, but once you get the hang of it, then it should be fine. Okay, so it's really just the one section that you have to do, and then you basically just have to sort of keep your wits about you, but it's pretty simple. So what we're going to do, I'm trying to there we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to be working from the back to the front of our work, and then we're also going to work in the front of our work, and we're going to be doing a few different things. Okay, so without further ado, let me just get on with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to find any of our areas where we have 2 puffs and 2 puffs, so 4 puffs. Okay, we're going to insert our hook through that little hole in the center like that. All right, and we're going to just loop it around those 2 trebles that we made in round number 28, part number 5, I think. Yeah, part number 5. We're going to just pull them to the back, and we're going to work. We are going to work 2 chains. So basically it's a half double crochet front post. Then you're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to work over that joining stitch that we made between our chain 4s, where we did our sections of chain 4s like that. I think that was round 30, and we're just going to work a single crochet around that. Just work it around, just to attach it. Then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to yarn over, and we're not going to come in through this little space over here. We're going to be working into that round. What round was that? That was round number 32. We're going to work between those half double crochet front posts. So we should have 8 half double crochet front posts, and then there's going to be that little space there. And then you're just going to, again, you're just coming in from the back, you're going to pull your 2 trebles to the back and work a half double crochet front post. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attach your chains with a single crochet as indicated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the same situation, and the thing is, just go slowly, don't rush. And again, we're going to skip 8 half double crochet back posts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is that little space before we work our other stitches. So just make sure you yarn over, insert your hook through that little space, pull your 2 trebles to the back, and work a half double crochet front post. It's not a back post, right? It's a front post. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, same story, just flip your work over, work a single crochet around that single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's a little bit awkward in this area but you can do it. So the same story, we're going to go in after skipping 8 half double crochet back posts. So use your hook to grab your 2, whoopsie, just make sure that you've yarned over, grab your 2 trebles and then half double crochet front post. Now chain 4. Alright, again, and then you're going to work, this time you're going to work your single crochet where you have your 2 half double crochet front posts. Alright, you're actually going to, if you just flip them over in that space there between the half double crochet back posts, you're just going to work a single crochet. Then you're going to chain 2 or 3. You can chain 2 or 3 if you feel it's pulling a bit too tight. But now we're going to be working all the way back here in round number, I think it's round number 31. 31. Yes, round number 31. So now you're going to yarn over times 3. Okay, and where you have your 4 half double crochet back posts, you're going to work into the space before the first one. So just find 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're working into the space before the first one, and you're going to work 2 trebles, but you're working trebles together, so you don't want to close these 2 trebles, right? Then you're going to yarn over twice, and you're going to skip 4 half double crochet back posts, and you're going to work into the space after the last of the 4 half double crochet back posts, and you're going to work 2 more trebles like that, but you're not going to close them, so you're going to have 4 unclosed trebles. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through and close them with a single crochet, then with a chain. Then you're going to go up to round number 33, which is basically our last round. You're going to find those corresponding 4 half double crochet back posts, and you're just going to work a single crochet like that between them. So you'll have 2 half double crochet back posts, that single crochet, and 2 half double crochet back posts. Then you're going to chain 3 or 2, whichever, just make sure, and then the same story, you're just going to work a single crochet into that, in between those stitches behind the 2 half double crochet front posts. Then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, yarn over twice, same story. Okay, 1, 2, and again into the same space, 1, 2, right, don't close them, yarn over twice, skip 4 half double crochet back posts, 1, 2, 1, 2, pull through all 4 loops, and then you can single crochet. You can also do a slip stitch there, but I prefer to just do a single crochet. Okay, chain 1, 2, 3, chain 3, same story, you're just going to go, so you're not working between the half double crochet front post, but just kind of into that little sort of joining space behind them. 1, 2, 3. Right, and I'm going to do it one more time. 1, 2, all the way down to round 31. 1, 2, 1, 2, skip 4 half double crochet, back post, 1, 2. Well, I hope I skipped 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Just make sure that your spacing is identical each time. Pull through, right, skip, and single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Right, you're going to pull through. So these have got a little point. We're not going to let them just relax into those rounded shapes. We want just that little point at the end there. And now you're just going to carry on like that. Alright, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 6 sets of 2 times 2 trebles together. Alright, like that. And then of course you're going to have your chain 3, you're going to have your chain 4 at the back there, like so. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But of course I've only done half, you know, so I don't want to do too much of a stitch count now, or a stitch count round up, because you know we're only really doing half the section so far. Okay, so you are going to go and complete your number 6 upside down V over here, and that's where I'll meet you so we can carry on with the corner. Okay, so I hope that's not too finicky. Okay, so now once we have attached our last upside down V with a single crochet, we're just going to chain 3, and then we're going to work. So you're basically just going to, you don't have to go into, you know, every single stitch. You can also just do you know, you can do a single crochet and a chain 3 and a single crochet and a chain 3, but I'm going to work slip stitches over all of the stitches, so maybe you want to do that as well. So working, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm working 8 slip stitches. So I've done my chain 3, working 8 slip stitches over the tops of those stitches that we worked our front posts over, you know, so you've got that kind of little steps at the back there. So when you flip over your round number 33, those stitches that you can see, that little ridge there, you're just going to work 8, then you can chain 3 just to get us around the corner. So chain 3 like that, and then you're basically going to work 8 slip stitches. 8, I was going to say something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose I'm a little bit vague here because there are many ways, you know, there are a few different ways that you can get around the corner. It's not a hard and fast rule. If you want to, you can actually also do your chain 3 and then just do a long chain all the way across. But the reason I'm working it into this section over here, the little ridge of stitches, is so that we can avoid the chains. But if you don't mind the chains, then you know you can just carry on. Okay, so that's going to take us around to our next section. So now basically we're going to mirror everything on this side. So where we did our chain 3, we are now going to do a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So we did our 8 slip stitches. Now we're going to chain 3, and now we're just going to work kind of backwards. Okay, so this section over here, just before your first half double crochet back post, is a little bit tricky to find, but it is there. Okay, so just make sure you're working your 2 trebles into the same area. Skip your 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might have gone. I think I might have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 there. 1, 2, 3. Well, so we're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need to work it. We need to make sure that we're working to the right section. So it will be over there. It's a bit difficult when it's all the same color. Alright, so just make sure that you've got 4 half double crochet back posts between 1, 2, 3, 4 between your upside down V's. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, join them together. Slip, I was going to say slip stitch. Chain to close, single crochet as before, chain 3, single crochet as before. Okay, chain 3. Same story. Yarn over. Make sure you've got your 4 half double crochet back posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4 into that space over there. 1, 2, and again into the same space. Alright, so as I said, it's not really difficult. It's just the spacing. 1, 2. So remember, we have our 4 half double crochet back posts, and we're just going to single crochet into the space in between. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't think I need to carry on. I've kind of got you around the corner, if somewhat awkwardly. Okay, so it's going to look like that. I hope I've got that in the right place. I need to just check it. Okay, so it's going to look like so. Alright, and then of course, as you're coming up your side here, you're basically going to mirror everything we did here, you know. So you'll do exactly what we did there. So you'll do your last upside down V over here, then you'll do a single crochet, then you'll do a chain 3, then you'll do your single crochet, then you'll do a chain 4, and then you'll do your half double crochet front post, which you'll very awkwardly work into that space from round number 32, right, like that, you know, and you're going to grab anyway. So maybe I'm over explaining, but if you need to go back and just slow the section down over here, and of course, you know, it's all written in the pattern, so you can also just follow the pattern. Alright, so good luck. I know it's a bit finicky, I know there's quite a lot going on there, but you just take it slowly, you know, each stitch at a time, each section of chain 3s, and I'm sure you'll manage. Okay, so I shall see you at the end of this round, and to close off this round, we've already worked our chain 2 front post over those 2 trebles, so then you're just going to slip stitch around your beginning chains and fasten off. Good luck. I shall see you at round number 35. Okay, so for round number 35, the color that I've used is Denbourse, which is that lovely pink, and this is an indie section, indie round if you want to call it, because you're going to do that. So you're going to be working over that space between your 2 times 2, so it's actually 4 treble front posts, but we've split it in 2, right? So you're going to work over that sort of joining space there, and chain 5, repeat, 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 fasten off. Okay, so you'll have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your puffs, yarn over times 3, chain 1. You can make them bigger if you like, and you're going to have 5 chain 5s, and then of course, so you fasten them off, right, so they are separate, and you're going to work those over all of your upside down V's. Okay, so I shall see you at the end of that round, and then we can carry on to round number 36.